Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan coming at you with my 50th video review on YouTube. And what better figure to do a review than Transformers, Siege, War for Cybertron, Soundwave, and his cassette mates Laserbeak and Ravage. So, yeah, just got these in yesterday, day before. Couldn't wait to get my hands on Soundwave and the cassettes. So I will be doing a video review of both of these figures. I won't spend so much time on the cassettes, but I do want to spend some time on Soundwave. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at his packaging. One thing you notice right off the bat is this amazing light piping coming in, and him and Soundwave and actually Shockwave, they really have some awesome light piping. So that's kind of one thing. You can just see his eyes glowing there. So there he is, still in the package. And your standard fare here, Soundwave. Siege, War for Cybertron, you got that awesome artwork on the side. And actually, I will put in, I took a black light to this guy, to the packaging last night. And I will show you that. And there's some little secrets. On the side there, run-of-the-mill artwork. On the back, you see Soundwave in all his glory, and you do see the Battle Master there, which is really cool. 25 steps. His alt mode, which is, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Some sort of space carrier or something. I'm not too thrilled about that, the alt mode. And there they are with Laserbeak and Ravage. I am interested in, though, getting him into his cassette mode, his tape player mode. I've seen a lot of images online of that, and kind of curious how that all fits together. So there he is, and just take a quick look at Laserbeak and Ravage, and they're still in their packaging. Then you get Laserbeak, that really cool artwork, and Ravage. And from what I've seen of these guys, Laserbeak is definitely the better of the two. He looks cool. Ravage is, I don't know. A lot of people are saying he's like really chunky, and I mean Ravage, he's kind of a lean beast, right? So he's kind of looking a little bit portly there. Anyways, standard fare here, and on the back you have Soundwave, Spy Patrol, Ravage, and Laserbeak, and we'll see how those fit into Soundwave. And there he is, equipped figure. You can put him on his arms for kind of like shields. I'm not really into that look, but it's something you can do. So anyways, without further ado, let's get these guys open and see what they're all about. Okay, so we have Soundwave out of the box, and he's all equipped with his guns and everything. So let's take a quick look at him close up. And again, first thing you notice is that awesome light piping. His eyes just glowing there. Really cool. Really happy they decided to bring the light piping back with these figures. So yeah, just taking a quick look at details. He has his cannon there on his shoulder. Kind of a lot of this sort of battle damage on the front of the tape. That's kind of tape deck here. I mean, it does open really easily. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. Kind of wish it was a little bit less. Anyways, going down the figure. Also, I'm not too crazy about this gun that they have. This one's okay, but it looks kind of too similar to his cannon up here. So you can combine these two, and turn it into kind of like a long rifle. But in my opinion, it doesn't look that great. And coming down, you get the nice, silver there on the waist for the tape mode. And then down here again, you get some really nice paint on the knees there with the sort of dark kind of magenta with the gold. And again, more battle damage. The battle damage on his legs doesn't bother me as much as his chest. And yeah. And he's got a little bit of a backpack. Nothing too major. Pretty plain on the back. You do get some kind of molding, some molded detail there in the back of his legs. And you do get a little clear piece. I'm assuming that's part of the cockpit for the sort of the spaceship mode, whatever you want to call it. So let's take his guns off for a sec, and we'll leave that on there. Articulation, his head can do a full 360. Again, it's on that sort of little plate there, and it does have a lot of movement. And yeah, that light pipe is just like, wow, that's so cool. You go full range of motion with his arms. You get really a lot of articulation in his arms. He's got the swivel there, elbow. There's no real articulation in his hands. Transformation, they do kind of move a little bit. And he does have a waist swivel, a lot of posability. In and out with the legs. He does have a thigh swivel, full bend at the knee, and he does tiny little bit of ankle tilt there. So you can get really in some cool poses. So let me put him down for a sec. And then let me just show you the gun. So this kind of folds out and becomes kind of an extended sort of rifle. I don't know. And then you can, there's a port here that you can kind of stick that in. And it does show, how you can sort of put them together and have him hold it. But I just think it looks kind of ridiculous. I mean, I guess you can, I think in the instructions it said you can have him having him hold kind of both like this. So he does get that sort of long, it's kind of bent there, but anyways, that's something you can do. I don't really like that look, so let's take that off for now. So yeah, he's a bit chunky for a Soundwave. He's not kind of as slim as the original Soundwave. Speaking of, let's bring in this is a re-release. This is not an original G1, but it is close enough. So yeah, bringing in the two, obviously the G1 is bigger. But yeah, just comparatively, let's take off the gun here. You get a lot of nice similarities with the gold around the chest there. The head sculpt is really cool. Get the cannon there. They did replicate it very nicely. A little bit more silver on the original, which I kind of like. Kind of breaks up the blue. Seems like the Siege figure has a lot of blue, but it does a good job of breaking up. Even the little red lines on the arms, they picked that out there. That's a nice detail. And they did pick out that's what they're trying to emulate there, the little red and the two yellow spots there with the gold underneath. So yeah, they did a really good job of a really nice homage, really good job of replicating that. As far as size-wise, so you kind of see him there with G1 Soundwave. Let's bring in some other Soundwaves here. This is the Legends Titan's Return Soundwave, and he's just a behemoth compared to him. Actually, let me adjust my camera a little bit. Fit him in the picture. Yeah, so he stands way taller than the Siege figure, of course. But yeah, it's a comparison there. And we have a tiny little itty bitty Soundwave here. He's really cute. Just a quick comparison of him. Could be his little baby there. So anyways, there is kind of all the Soundwaves that I have. And let me bring in the G1. Let's fit all these guys in here. So you get a Soundwave party going on here. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit to fit that big guy in there. So yeah, anyways, there are some Soundwaves for comparison. So taking away all these guys, and I will bring in some of his wave mates. Here is Shockwave. And again, I just want to show off the light piping this on Shockwave. It's really nice. I really love the way he looks. I kind of wish he was bigger. He should have been a leader class. And then I just got Starscream too. So there he is with his wave mates, Shockwave and Starscream. And Starscream looks, I don't know if it's just because of these at the top, it looks a little bit taller. Shockwave is just tiny, in my opinion. He's way too small. So there they are, the three Decepticons. So real quick, just want to show off Laserbeak and Ravage. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these guys. Here is Laserbeak. And yeah, he's definitely the stronger of the two figures. You get the Decepticon mark there, dead on. Yeah, he's very, very plain. Not a lot to him. And also Ravage is, a lot of people have been saying he's really chunky looking. He's not bad. He's all right. I don't know. Kind of looks like more like a dog than like a puma or a panther or whatever. And I hear a lot of people commenting on his missiles being too small on the sides, and yeah, they're, if you look there, they're very small. But there's some nice painted detail on here. You do get the red in the eyes and the silver on the missiles and things. So yeah, just wanted to show them off. You get the Decepticon marks on both arms there. So just show them off there, and let's get them into tape mode, see how they fit into Soundwave. Okay, so we have Laserbeak and Soundwave in their tape modes. Here they are. And just real quick, they look okay in their tape modes. The back is very very plain or whatever. And here is Laserbeak. So if you just push Soundwave's button here, that opens up, and technically this are supposed to fit in there, and whoa, and they do close up. So you can have him eject like that. And same with Ravage. He fits in there. It's pretty snug. Actually, this is not... Do I have him in wrong? Maybe I have him in wrong. I'm supposed to put him in there first. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put him actually in the cavity and then close it, or... Seems like Laserbeak fit right in, but... It's like... Okay, so he does close. It's a really tight fit. But it's nice and snug in there. But actually, yeah, I've heard some people say that... okay, let's see here. Yeah, it seems like Ravage doesn't fit in as nicely as Laserbeak. Let's try Laserbeak one more time. Laserbeak fits right in and closes and can open up really nice. But it seems like Ravage, I don't know if I don't have this guy transform right, or... Seems like he... Okay, there he is. But again, this does not open as easily. Anyways, that's how they fit in the tape part. So let's get him into his space vehicle, whatever you want to call it, spaceship mode. Okay, so here we have Soundwave in his spaceship mode, and I say that with quotations. This alt mode is not the greatest. His robot mode's way stronger. But you can kind of see how he transforms. The transformation was a little bit fiddly. It's okay. I'm just not crazy about the alt mode, so it's kind of going around. And these top part you can kind of do as you wish. You can put them up or put them down. There is weapon storage, so this just plugs in. This gun plugs into there, and you can put the cannons up on these sort of wings up here. And then this thing pops out to sort of hold this kind of down, and then same with this side. This, if you put the gun in there, it kind of holds it from going down too far. But these are really kind of loose, so I don't know. This one, yeah, these are kind of really loose. So I just put them at an angle. You can kind of put them up like that too if you want. More of a streamlined look. Actually, that's not too bad. You do get some that's not tabbing together. You do get some little guns underneath there and stuff, but I mean, it looks like a folded up Soundwave to me. It's just, I think they could have done a lot better with the alt mode. And then on the back you have his tape deck just kind of hanging out there. You can't really access the button because it's hidden by these kind of things, but it's kind of cool. It's got these little blasters on the back. I mean, it could be worse. I think it could be worse. It's just a little bit, I don't know, it doesn't look so inspiring to me. Because I mean, we've never really had a Soundwave that's not a tape deck before. I mean, it just seems kind of odd to me that they chose this alt mode. Anyways, that being said, I think this is a great figure. I'm not going to go into the sort of hidden cassette mode and the lamppost mode. You guys have all seen that before. But anyways, this is Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Soundwave. And this has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.